Hi, I'm Mark, and today I want to talk about new cooperations between the UK and EU member states despite Brexit. Wind energy from the North Sea should make a significant contribution to Europe's power supply in the future. German Federal Chancellor Olaf Scholz and representatives of other North Sea countries signed a declaration on Monday in Ostend in Belgium, according to which the expansion of wind farms off the coast is to be promoted and the North Sea is to be made into Europe's green power plant. With the North Sea, we have the energy powerhouse practically on our doorstep, said Scholz, and urged us to hurry because he said, get to work. The North Sea will soon be an important place for energy production. Specifically, the 9 countries, in addition to Germany and Belgium, the Netherlands, France, Norway, Denmark, Ireland, Luxembourg, and Great Britain want to build offshore wind turbines with a capacity of 120 gigawatts by 2030. At least 300 gigawatts are to be generated in the North Sea by 2050. Of this, 300 million households could be supplied with energy. That was said by Prime Minister Alexander De Croo, the Belgian Prime Minister. At the same time, the production of green hydrogen is to be expanded. We as Europeans take our fate into our own hands, said host De Croo. The only way to make real progress in the transition to a green economy is for European countries to work together. EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said the Ostend Declaration would give us the momentum we need to embark on the path to climate neutrality. De Croo spoke of ambitious goals on Monday. The task now is to implement these goals. This means we have to standardize, we have to work better together, we have to synchronize supply chains. It's about making Europe independent on energy issues and keeping the industry there. And Scholz also emphasized that there was still a lot to do. We have to get faster, he said. We can't lose any more time when identifying areas, obtaining permits and building plans and networks. Scholz pointed out that many laws in the EU and in Germany would be changed to boost the expansion of renewable energy. In addition, it is helpful that the industry is also represented at the North Sea Summit, or was represented, because decisions now have to be made in the company headquarters. And Scholz emphasized that the grid expansion had to proceed just as quickly as the expansion of production, because the industrial centers are often not on the coast. The energy lines are Europe's lifelines. We no longer produce energy just for ourselves, but also for our neighbors and vice versa, he said. The security of the infrastructure in the North Sea is just as important, stressed De Croo. Wind farms, seabed cables and pipelines are vulnerable to sabotage and espionage. We know that our critical infrastructure is under threat, is what von der Leyen said about this. She referred to a joint EU-NATO working group that recently started its work. Among other things, a stress test program is being worked on. And the joint summit statement said, "We emphasize that security of energy supply and the fight against climate change are of crucial importance for the future of Europe. We need to work more together to ensure an affordable, secure and sustainable energy supply. The expansion of offshore wind energy has only progressed slowly in Germany and the EU. According to the Belgian government, the 9 countries generated around 30 gigawatts of offshore wind energy last year. Around 8 gigawatts came from Germany, most of it from the North Sea. France, Norway and Ireland, on the other hand, each produced significantly less than 1 gigawatt. At the summit on the Belgian coast, the participating states also set themselves national goals. Germany announced last year that it would target at least 30 gigawatts by 2030 and at least 70 gigawatts by 2045 from offshore wind energy. The majority of this is likely to come from the North Sea. Further declarations were also passed and projects initiated at the summit. The EU and Norway formally concluded an agreement that is intended to strengthen cooperation in areas such as renewable energies and environmental protection. Great Britain and the Netherlands, in turn, announced the construction of something else I will talk about in a later video. I will not spoil that yet, but there will be another video on the agreement between the UK and the Netherlands. And I will very soon see you in that video. I'll be back.